words. Podcast on blast, giving you the real talk, no holding back. Can't get any worse, we'll make you see. There's always a silver lining. We'll set you free, so join the movement. Let's change the game with the Can't Get Any Worse podcast.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Can't Get Any Worse podcast. How are we all today? I hope we're all well and just ripping into our Tuesdays, having the best day ever. It is it's the last installment of, I don't know how the fuck this episode's going to go because it's currently school holidays and I've got two little demon children sitting outside this door right here. So it has been a mission, to say the least, to get to this point. So I don't know how far in we're going to get and if we're even going to get a complete episode, but we're here and we're just going to deliver what we can fucking do, all right? So before we do rip into what's going on in my week, let's have another look at that opening clip. What is this guy on about? He's actually filled up my algorithm this week. There's been a few little clips, but let's hit play on this one. Old mate just did a full pre-flight checklist just to hump office furniture. But my God, like I said, this guy has been well and truly into my algorithm this week. There has been multiple videos where he'll be measuring a window up for a curtain or something, and then he'll just start doing shit like that. So he is very, very unhinged, guys. But before we do rip into our episode, what have I got here? My little podcast best friend, a delicious can of Celsius. Let's crack it together. Oh, hit me in the eye as per usual. Let's take a little sip and rip into my week that was. Oh, what do we got this week? The peach one. Raspberry peach. Delicious. And I didn't fix my mic arm. I only remembered just now that it was broken. So let's see if we can get through another episode. Oh, it just fucking dropped bad. All right, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Should I try and lift? Nah, levels seem to be all good over there. So let's just get into what has happened in my week. As I said, school holidays again. So there is a lot of children-based stories in my week that was, in a non-weird way, okay? Let's kick it off. Last Monday, finished the podcast, had both the boys home, and I go, hey, boys, you want to go over to the shop? Actually, I think they hit me up to go over to the shop. And then after that, we were going to go to a play centre. So I was like, okay, there's our Monday full. The boys will be occupied. They won't be in my face. So I drive them all the way over to the shop, the local shopping centre near us. We walk into the shop and there's just nothing that humbles you harder than your 5-year-old just absolutely roasting you in a public place, you know? So most people will be aware in a shopping centre, if you walk past a clothing store, they've got the mannequins in the front, right? And they'll dress these things up in some great clothes that you can purchase inside the store. And we walk into the shop, we walk past the shop front, and Parker just looks at me, points to one of the mannequins, and he just goes, look, Dad, it's your girlfriend. My God. He had me lost. I didn't know what to say to the kid, just getting cucked by plastic in public. I was just fucking, so I just go, fuck you, buddy. That's not funny. But, oh God. All right. Hopefully with the power of editing, you guys won't even know that I just dipped away for a second there. Little bit of column A was, I was just checking on the boys, and column B just fucking got that feeling again. Just that not wanting to do this shit feeling. And I don't know what it is. Like, I literally just got halfway through that story. And like a few weeks ago, I would have been pumped to get in here and tell you guys about my son roasting me. And I just got to the end of it and I'm like, no one is even going to give a fuck about that story. So, yeah, I don't know. Just had a mind blank then and just had to fucking walk away from the mic. So, yeah, speaking about that same trip, I said we had to go to I'm just going to try and pick this up and see what the fuck I can chop together after this. This could be the last week of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I just do not know where my fucking head is at the moment with the whole podcasting and comedy thing. the wheels are well and truly spinning. But anyway, as I said, we were going to the play centre after the shops, after I got roasted for dating a mannequin. And we pull into the play centre. I pull into the car park. I go to start reversing into the car park. And from the back seat, Parker just starts going, Dad, what are you doing? And I'm like, reversing into the park so we can go into the play centre. He's like, no, this isn't the play centre Mum takes us to. And I'm like, yes, it fucking is. There's this play centre, and then there's another play centre of the same same brand, same variety. I don't fucking know. That's like 20 minutes away at another suburb. And he goes, no, she takes us to that one. She doesn't like us going to this one. And I've gone, that's a fucking lie. She would have told me if that's the case. And he goes, no, I'm being so serious. And I've gone, no. And then from the front seat, Westy goes, he's telling the truth, Dad. We've got to go to the other one. And I've gone, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And straight away, they get on this same page together. And they're just like, let's trick this dumb fuck in the driver's seat. So I go, oh, okay, that's weird. So I go to pull out of the car park. They both start pissing their pants uncontrollably. And I'm like, what are you guys laughing at? And they're like, why wouldn't we be allowed to go to this one? I'm like, that's what I was fucking saying to you guys. And they thought it was the funniest thing ever, just to pull the wool off over their old man's eyes. So, that was another fun little trip. Holy fuck, it literally just happened again. I don't even know what this episode's going to be, or if I'll even end up posting it. But I just got to the end of that story again and just had this crazy rush of a panic attack of, again, who the fuck cares? But I actually this week we'll get into it in my things that I've consumed this week segment towards the end. But I had like the biggest panic attack that I've had in the last 12 months this week, right before the MGK concert. But let's try and fucking break out of this story. What do we got here? All right. Let's bounce to this story. This isn't the next story that I've got, but in preparation for this podcast, I would expect this would have been one of my funniest stories of the week. So let's see if this can put a bit of a pep in my step. So you guys know I'm a bit of a prankster at work, right? I love my pranks. I love just fucking, joking around with people at work and things like that. And it's all fun and games until somebody pushes it a little bit too far, right? And that happened this week. You guys know that back in the day, I think I mentioned it maybe even 12 months ago now, that Adrian likes to go on my work phone and change my ringtones and my message tones and shit like that to Fast and the Furious quotes or the Tokyo Drift theme song. And he's also got this one ringtone that is, let's just say it's incredibly racist, okay? It kicks off. There is some Oriental music. Let's just explain it like that. And then there is someone with a certain accent that, now I'm not going to do the accent. I'm just going to say what the person says in my voice, okay? It says, your phone is linging. I don't know why it says that. Pick up the phone. And then it says something else, just in this horrendously, terribly put on Asian accent. All right, let's just say it. And it's the most racist thing in the world. And I thought we moved past it. I thought we got past this point. And last week at work, I had this big meeting coming up. And the boss comes up to me. He goes, look, I need you to go to site, meet these people. They want a few bits and pieces done in their kitchen. He goes, we've done some work for them in the past. Now, they're very well off. They're very particular. They know what they want. They keep their house spick and span. They're just like a lovely older couple. And I've gone, don't worry, I've got this. Let's put my best salesman hat on. And I drive all the way over to the north side of Brisbane, and straight away we hit it off. I've put my best foot forward. I've just put this fake mask on that I'm just the happiest cabinet maker in the world, and I'm selling them everything. I'm selling them all the bells and whistles. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Oh my God, this upgrade, that upgrade. Oh God, it was a match made in heaven. We were about to have a three-way or something. And so we're all comfortable. We're all having fun. We've had that initial start of the meeting out of the way. Well, I've got all their ideas. The only thing left to do is measure the space and just start like doing all the intricate things, taking photos on my iPad, just compiling all that information in one source, right? Now, when I do this on site, I like to empty my pockets. So phone's out, wallet out, keys out, and I usually just put them on the bench. And just so I can like bend down and stretch up and stuff without anything digging into my thighs in my pockets. And I did that. I pulled my work phone and my normal phone out, my wallet, my keys, put it on their island bench, and I walked to the other end of the kitchen to start measuring some shit. And as I'm at the other end of the kitchen, I hear my worst nightmare. From the island bench all the way over there, I just hear that oriental music hit. And I've gone, no, please do not tell me this is true. And in the matter of 0.3 seconds, I've gone from the world's best salesman to the most racist fuck in the entire room. I have ran faster than Usain Bolt could even run. I was just trying to get there before the voice kicked in. And I didn't make it, guys. I didn't make it. At the top of their lungs, this racist man just starts screaming this message. And I am just like, dear God, I didn't know how to fucking play it. My heart dropped. I'm like, this is worst case scenario. I get my phone, I pick it up, and I hit the silent button so at least it stops ringing. I look at it, I look at them, and I go, oh, it's just one of our builders. Do you mind if I get this? And they go, no, that's fine. So I answer it. I go have the conversation. Come back. I go, oh, sorry about that. They're like, all good. Silence. All the banter and fun that had filled the room prior to this ringing, it was now gone. And I had to rework up the mood of the room. Just working a bit of crowd work into the room, just trying to boost the spirits. And my God, it was absolutely traumatic. So let's hope that deal doesn't fall through, and let's hope that little incident doesn't get back to my boss. So, oh God, there's a couple of guys at work that listen to this. So let's just shut our mouths. Otherwise, I'll know where it comes from. I'm going to take a sip of Celsius before we keep going. All right. This was the story I was going to do next, another kid's story. The boys have got like this playground thing in the backyard, and typical playground thing, there's climbing frames all over it, there's swings, there's monkey bars, all that type of shit. And at the bottom of it, there's like a day bed type thing that's attached by ropes to the top of it. And the boys have realized that if you wind this thing up, like twist it around itself, when you let go, it just spins at the speed of fucking sound and like flicks them at the bottom. And obviously when you're a kid, that's the funnest thing you could ever do. It is. I couldn't think of anything worse at my age, but they love it. They do it every day. And I had a moment the other day where maybe I should have played it differently as a parent. Maybe I should have gone like the caring, like, oh my God, are you okay? But God, it just it folded me. It made me laugh so hard because the boys were doing it and it was Parker's turn to wind Westy up. Got all the way to the top, let him go, and about 3/4 down, Westy just screams out so confidently, like with the confidence of a drunk man in Bali. He just goes, I'm going to see how far I can run straight when I get to the bottom. And by the time I could even think and be like, don't do that, he's already at the bottom and he's launched off this thing, taken 2 steps, and the dizziness had just completely eaten his brain. And he's just eaten the biggest pile of shit in the biggest patch of like rocks and bindies and shit we got in the backyard. And just started screaming nonstop. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So he's like, his brain was just like, run it straight. He might as well sign up for, what's that big like league that Tai Tuivasa started? It's like Run It. I think it's just called Run It Straight, or no, Run Nation. That's what it's called. So maybe that's what they could do. Instead of just running it straight, they could get like spinny things at the start and then run straight and dizzy. But yeah, I don't know. Just an idea, Ty. Give me royalties if you take that on board. Let's drag our next Turns Out It Can Get Worse clip over. Try get some joy back in this bad boy. Let's hit play on this.
So Daddy's been seeing comments of people saying they don't want to share Daddy, or that they want me all to themselves. See, the thing about me is, I know I look good, but I'm easy to talk to. If you want to be alone with Daddy, all you gotta do is ask. And if you really want to be alone with me, well then, Here's Daddy.
That's Centrelink Daddy, my God. I don't think anyone wants shared custody of that bloke. I don't know who is arguing over who wants Daddy more, but I definitely do not want any of Daddy. Let's close that bloke. All right, what do we got here? Oh, another kid's story. Okay, so I mentioned last week that Westy started exploring the neighborhood a bit more with these older kids, right? And much to mine and Nikita's, what's the word? Like, I forget the word, but like we didn't want to do it, but it was just like for the safety and the regret we would have if something did happen, let's just pull the trigger. So we spent the last week like looking at cheap drug dealer phones that you can get from like Woolworths and Big W and shit like that, like $59 or something like that. And Nikita ended up getting one the other day. She was at Big W and saw one. She's like, fuck it, let's just get it. And so Westy had it for the first couple of days were exactly how we predicted. But we think we've got it to a point now where he's only using it to call me and Nikita when he's out, and anything he does on there has to be like approved by Nikita and I. So, but the first couple of days, like he used all his data straight away on YouTube, and I'm like, bro, it's not what it's fucking for. Like, you got an iPad that you can connect to Wi-Fi and just do all that sort of shit. So once we weaned past all that, I'm hoping we're on a fucking good track with it now and it serves its purpose. But on the other side of that, I've been looking into all these apps, like child tracking apps in a non-weird way, okay? I only want to track my own child. And so I downloaded like 2 or 3 just to play with them before I put them on Nikita's phone and Westy's phone and all that. And they're just all like, I don't know. I found one half decent one, but it's like $12 a month. And I know you can't put a price tag on the safety of your child, but it's like, I don't know. Like, is that worth it? Who knows? So I got these 3 apps on my phone, and so far, the only purpose they are serving is telling me what I'm doing. Like, I'm just getting fucking surveillance like I'm on Big Brother or something, because these 3 apps, the only thing they have to track because they're on my phone is me. So every time I like walk in my house or something, I just get like, ding, you have arrived home. And I've gone, yeah, I fucking know that. Like, I'm here. I know what I'm doing. And then it'll be like, ding, this person is traveling in a car. And I'll be like, oh my God, you're just telling me what I'm doing. This is not what I needed the app for. But yeah, cheers for that. Anyway, on Friday, I ended up having like half the day off, probably more than half the day off, 3/4 of the day off, right? Take a sip. So I finally got in for my MRI on my knee, and I had to go all the way out to Jim Boomba because it was the only place that would do it for free for me. And so I got out there, and the weird thing, right? Nothing weird leading up to it. Got out there, checked in, blah, 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 and got out the back to the MRI room. The lady goes, oh, take your hat off, take your sunnies off, take your watch off, everything out of your pockets, put them on the bench here, then go in the room. So I've gone, okay, sweet. Did all that, walked in the room, accidentally forgot to take my watch off, and she starts panicking. She's like, no, take the watch off. And I've gone, oh yeah, sorry about that. I forgot it was there. And she goes, yeah, all good. Take the watch off, walk back in, lay on the table. She starts putting everything on me, putting the headphones on, blah, blah, blah. And while she's doing that, I look down, I notice my wedding ring's still on. And I've gone, oh crap, I forgot to take my wedding ring off. And I don't know if she was just over my stupidity by this point, but she just goes, oh yeah, no, it'll be right. And I've gone, oh, you sure? Like I can take it off easy, like it slips right off. She goes, no, it's all good. And I've gone, I would feel a lot more comfortable if I took this off. But I didn't say anything. So she finishes what she's got to do. And then just before she hits the button to like launch me into the MRI machine, she goes, oh, just with your wedding ring there, you might feel it like wobble and want to like pull to the side, like to the side of the MRI machine. And I've looked at her, I've been like, pull, what the fuck do you mean? Like I said I can take it off. And she's like, yeah, it'll be fine. She goes, it's just, you might feel it like shake. And I've gone, oh my fucking God. Like the whole time I'm just in the MRI machine, I'm just clenching my finger. Like I don't know. I don't want my finger to just get fucking ripped off, and I'm just staring at my damaged finger just sucked to the side of an MRI machine. But yeah, that story is going to be shit in the mood that I'm in. I had a story there. Little poor P just gets put through all the trenches. He got a tooth pulled out after my MRI on Friday, which is just chaotic for the poor kid. But the doctor, the dentist said that he's never seen a child sit so still and get a tooth pulled out. So shout out to P for just being the most unfazed kid in the dental clinic. I don't even know what to go into on this. My niece had her birthday party on Saturday, and both the boys come up to me. They're like, "Oh, we're thirsty, Dad." So I'm like, "Okay, let's go to the bar, get a drink." I'm like, "What do you want?" And they're like, "Oh, just a Fanta." And I've gone, "Okay, that's easy enough." And so I go to the bar, and Jesus Christ, guys, I don't know where my brain is at this morning. But these stories, they're just not rolling off my tongue. So I don't know. I might just call it here. I might just see what I can fucking salvage out of whatever I've rambled this morning. But I think it's very clear, very obvious. I am not in the correct podcasting mindset this morning. So I am very, very sorry. But yeah, I think I got a heap of shit there, but it's just going to be me literally rambling through it for the next fucking 45 minutes or so. But I don't know. I might save a bit of it for next week. But yeah, let's just pull the pin there. It's not flowing this morning. And like I said, it's been a shit week. I am back in my head. Huge panic attack before MGK last week that I almost didn't go to the concert because of it, and blah, blah, blah. But it is what it is. I'll just plug where I'm going to be this week if I fucking follow through. So I got Newmarket Hotel tonight, which I actually forgot to plug last week. I got Good Chat Comedy Club Wednesday 22nd, and I've got Mitzi's at Sit Down Comedy Club on Thursday 23rd. Sorry again, guys, but if you want to get in touch with the show, send submissions via DM on Instagram at Can't Get Any Worse Podcast, or shoot me an email at can'tgetanyworsepod@gmail.com. I appreciate any of you that have fucking got through whatever the fuck this shambles was. And let's just hope next week I am back feeling a lot better. But I appreciate you all, and I will see you later.